They had
So
entire PR team.
What you could say, what you're allowed to say. Think about movie embargoes and stuff. What you could say even before the review embargo lifts out.
Well,
of course, there's lots of stuff they were going to tell you that you can and can't say.
If it's the same deal she made right when she was about to start Wonder Woman 3, and that deal didn't expire right before.
That never happened. That movie got canceled.
The writer's strike.
Yeah, that movie's done. The Wonder Woman 3.
So if she had the go ahead to announce it that she was making this movie before Wonder Woman 3 got canceled, I don't see why she wouldn't be allowed to say it now. That she has she owes them a draft and she's still attached.
Keep in mind they never canceled this. This movie is people have
something happened with it.
People wrongly.
But you see, this is why it's dangerous to do these type of.
Never was canceled.
Not that it's dangerous, but this is why it's, I think, unethical to do this clickbait stuff, because I seem to remember that it was canceled, and I'm pretty sure it's because we were having these discussions with this, like, is it canceled ? And then I get it in my memory that it was canceled, but that was just a rumor and discussion we were happening.
The only thing I remember being publicly said was that, like Max said, she did present a treatment and they didn't like it. They wanted
or they wanted to work on it more.
They wanted to work on it more.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Publicly, they said that it was being put on the back burner because of scheduling conflicts, and everybody took that as it's canceled. And I'm being wrong. They never said it was canceled.
I don't think they ever said it was canceled. We always thought it was on the back burner.
Thought it was canceled, yeah.
But when they say stuff like that, you put it in your head. Well, most of the time when they say Star Wars has announced a lot of stuff that they never gave us.
But they actually did a video sizzle reel for this with Patty getting in a cockpit.
That was a big deal.
That's not just, that was significant. That was at a Star Wars Celebration, a sizzle reel with her getting in it, and then Wonder Woman 84 hit. Yeah, she's trying to negotiate for Wonder Woman 3. That fell through. So something, I believe something happened. Yeah.
I found the Variety article Variety, if you want to believe Variety, okay?
Yeah.
They said that in September 2022, Disney pulled the title from its scheduled December 2023 release, and sources with knowledge of the production say it was no longer in active development at the studio.
There you
go. In December, Jenkins said in a statement that she was still developing Rogue Squadron, but I don't know if it will happen or not. So something happened.
Yes.
It's more than just conjecture.
You guys are making me second guess my
because they don't think it's Kathleen Kennedy hater and that you're just full of
No, I remember it was a major trade. Yeah, there was something that happened with it, and I think everyone kind of understood that was also around the time that 84 got released too.
This was all during COVID.
Said in December.
Yes, it was.
I don't know if it's even going to happen. That's pretty significant. If
Patty COVID.
Not just because of COVID.
2022?
22. This was December 22. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Even if you liked Wonder Woman 84, Wonder Woman 84 reception was like that.
I agree with you.
Was like when Colin Trevorrow lost the third Star Wars sequel.
Yes, but so what?
Not so what, Joe.
No, yes, so what? Because she also
got rid of people that
she made an Oscar-winning movie with monsters. She made Wonder Woman 1. So even if people didn't like one movie, that means you made two movies that everyone agrees are great. You make one movie that people don't like, and that means what? Your care's over now? You're unhireable now because you made one movie that people didn't like?
Did they fire? No, they just didn't move forward with it. It's like James Gunn.
It's like because she made one bad movie.
It's like what James Gunn says. I didn't fire. I just didn't hire you again. Like if they didn't move forward with it, it got backburnered is the easiest way to say it. Mm-hmm. There was articles surrounding it. In the Wonder Woman 84, even if you love it, that's great.
I didn't even understand.
Really did not like that movie.
I'm sorry, Max. I got confused when you said people were against you. I don't understand the sides, I guess. What are the arguments are? I thought we were all just having a discussion. Like what exactly is the problem?
Well,
where is the sides being drawn?
He said that's not how he said it. He said all the conversation is making him like second guess
my memory. Sure. Yeah, well, I have memory problems to begin with, but it's making me second guess about Patty Jenkins' project getting backburnered a little bit.
Yeah. So they've canceled. They've Lucasfilm Star Wars has announced several things and canceled them.
Mm-hmm.
They never made the step like that teaser trailer they did. To me, that was a big deal. That was like, oh, they're doing this. Like they presented that, they shot that, they put this director front and center. This to me was like, oh, this is happening.
That's definitely expensive to do.
Exactly. That's like that's not just saying, hey, we're working on a project or Rian Johnson has a trilogy upcoming. Like, here's a director. Look at this cool thing she did, and it was good. It was well done. I liked it.
Yeah, but
it was on track to get done, and then they shelved it. Why they shelved it?
Don't forget what came out just a couple months ago. Just a couple months ago, it came out that Disney investor call, where that was presented, they said that Chapek was pressuring the heads of the various studios like Feige and Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh yeah, that was in the book.
To make announcements that weren't ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that was presented
Part of it's because they got Star Wars Celebration and thirsty fans there, and they sold tickets. That's part of it too. Yeah. Let's get to the super chat here. I apologize. It's been a while. Tony, Movie Chappie, District 9, Neil Blomkamp fan, $9.99. The same with I have to research this Red Sonja the thing if the quote is actually said by the actress, because people were running with this, and I don't know if she actually said anything.
No clue. I don't even know there was a new movie even coming.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about the new Red Sonja movie.
The only last thing I ever heard it was Robert Rodriguez movie. That's it.
Okay. The same with Red Sonja, because the actress comment, which she said nothing wrong at all, but a lot of people now say now it's woke. I'm so done with this woke nonsense. Just watch it in full context. I agree. I have to find the full context with Red Sonja.
What did she say?
Because they're saying that she was like very feminist with the male gaze on Red Sonja's character design. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate. That's just the claim.
Where's
I have
a
no idea.
loincloth? I mean, it's going to attract the male gaze, I would think.
No, I know, but I guess they're saying that the new version's not going to have. You know what? You could guess what they're saying.
I mean, I do.
Sack?
I do. Yeah. I don't know if it's true.
No, she won't be sexy. Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
I don't care.
Know your audience.
The movie's ass, anyways.
They don't do that anymore.
Sure, it'll be great.
Yeah. Isaac, the biggest movie fan, member for 1 month. I appreciate it, Isaac. Which of these two directors would you want to direct a Star Wars movie? Christopher Nolan, and this is just random. Choose Andy Muschietti.
Hell no, Andy Muschietti could suck a nut. Hell no.
Come on, Anthony.
Sorry, bro.
Isn't that a squirrel?
Yeah, I mean, well.
I would go
easy Nolan. He's the GOAT.
If I have to pick from those two, I'd go Christopher Nolan.
Can you imagine that freaking Nolan montage that he does in the last 20 minutes of every movie? The last hour of Oppenheimer in a Star Wars movie? Oh my God.
He could do that in Oppenheimer with Star Wars.
Oh my God, that would be crazy.
Well,
can you imagine like a trench run with the Nolan style editing? Oh my God.
If I may, if they gave Nolan a movie, something like The Old Republic or something like that, I think he'd nail it, because he's good at that political stuff. He's good at that grounded.
He is really good
stuff.
at that.
He's good at that Andor type of stuff, man. I think if you gave him The Old Republic, he would crush it. I really do.
The one I wanted,
what specifically from Old Republic? Just anything, or
maybe the High Republic, the Old High Republic, like right the first war with the Sith, right before the Rule of Two, somewhere in there.
One thing is that he's so anti CGI. I was wondering how I'd have to wonder what's he going to do? What's he going to do about like ships landing? Are really going to land?
In my opinion,
I take Andy Muschietti. Thank you.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's got some baby scenes in Star Wars. Let's go.
You want to have the best movie of all time in your hands. Jesus Christ.
Definitely Muschietti. Without
we have younglings falling from ships.
I would have picked before I saw in Aquaman 2. I would have picked James Wan, because the first Aquaman dealt with a lot of little creature design. It felt very Star Wars to me underwater.
Okay.
I mean, unless they're gonna make a movie called Urso, where it like follows Galen Erso as he's building the Death Star.
I guess.
Like,
yeah.
He's sitting there. It's like Oppenheimer. He's like testing.
He can do, Brian. You just found the project for him. That's perfect.
Yeah.
But I mean, Nolan. I mean, every interview Nolan goes, he always give his love to Star Wars and George Lucas and stuff like that. So maybe we'll see. Even
It's all
Yeah, but it
practical
doesn't mean
say.
you
We don't
won't
even
have
go to
Jedi's
space
in
with
really
Nolan.
tight
He's like, I
suits.
couldn't really go to space, so I didn't show any space.
Yeah,
It's
I
not,
mean,
it's
no,
not
And I
his,
don't wanna-
it's not his
Oh.
forte.
Nolan doing a Star Wars movie will easily cost $100 million. In
It'd be the first $1 billion project because he wants to do everything practical.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now with
Real
Andy, in the
lightsaber.
other
Nolan,
hand,
calm down.
I'd
now with
have
Andy,
This is a
seen
computer,
all
Nolan.
Star
The
Wars.
computer could be your friend, Nolan.
I
You know
agree,
who should
Joe.
do?
I
You know who
well,
should
Nolan
do it?
Star Wars would suck.
Do you know who should do a
Yeah, long,
standalone?
boring Star Wars movie.
You know who should do a standalone Star Wars movie right now? And at first I laughed. I thought, Jesus Christ, Max,
Nah.
this is
Get this guy
another
out
one of
of
your
here,
takes,
okay.
Max.
I've
But
had
no.
enough George
Oh
Lucas.
my
After hearing what that guy
guy.
said, after hearing what that guy said that made Godzilla -1, after hearing what he said when he accepted that trophy and the love he had for Star Wars, yeah, give that guy a project. Give
I'm
that
pretty-
dude a
I'm
project.
pretty
Did you
sure-
see
I'm
that,
pretty-
Max?
yeah.
When the Godzilla -1 people won, they mentioned
No.
the director mentioned Star Wars specifically. That goes along with like.
Oh yeah, he
Well,
visited.
Go
He visited. I did a whole video on that. He
Yeah,
visited.
and
But
Dave
when he won the Oscar, he
Filoni-
mentioned Star Wars
yeah,
again.
Dave
I didn't
Filoni
hear that,
called him.
but no,
Yeah.
he went to visit Lucasfilm with Dave
Dave-
Filoni,
Yeah.
and then Star Wars Celebration. Guess where the next Star Wars Celebration is? Japan.
Let's
I'm
go.
sure
Who's
there's going to
going?
be an out.
Let's start.
I'm
Let's
sure
start
there's
saving
gonna
up.
be an
people.
announcement.
Crowdfund. Let's crowdfund
saving
this
up.
shit.
Already bought tickets.
You
So
already bought
look-
tickets?
So look,
Let me ask my
that would
girlfriend real
be-
quick in front of everyone.
Lucasfilm is too incompetent
Star
to
Wars
hire him to
Celebration
do a
in Japan?
movie. They're too stupid.
No, they're not. No.
That would be a great idea, but they're so dumb over there. They would never hire.
I don't
that's
think
good
so.
for diversity,
If you
But-
really want to tap into
And they've
Weren't
already been
everybody complaining about Lucasfilms hiring the hot director at the time to do projects.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let him do a few more projects, then see if he's.
Yeah, I've seen a
strong
couple
and
projects
capable.
from him that I didn't like. He got Godzilla -1.
They
He
did
got it
Godzilla
right, but there was
-1
I've seen the
getting
returner from him, and I'm like,
oh my
ah.
goodness.
So here's how you do it. You slide him in and let him do a couple episodes of
Are
whatever
you
the
ki-
TV
are you
series
ki-
are going to be.
Yes.
And
Yep,
then give him a
perfect.
you
That's
kidding?
good. That's actually a good
Well,
idea, Chris.
you
That's a
have-
good
Very
one.
good
Yeah.
idea, Chris.
You have Godzilla -1 getting awards contention, and it's a nerd film. You have the diversity of hiring someone from Japan. You have Star
What?
Wars Visions
Who's
that's
talking
already
about
been
diversity?
working. Star Wars Visions already
Why
been
you gotta play
working
the
with
race card?
already has been working with the animation studios in Japan. You want a good announcement for Star Wars Celebration Japan. When is Star
Not
Wars
only
Celebration
that,
been in
not
Japan?
only that, not
It
only that.
makes total sense. And I am
Max.
not saying that I am
Max, you
not
missed
saying
one.
that
You're pressure,
Lucasfilm.
Max.
Max, you
You're
missed
pressure.
one.
What?
The
What?
one market that Star Wars has trouble with
Yes.
is Asian markets.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Perp. Yes.
Good point.
And
Now,
people
you
are riding
wanna
that
know-
Godzilla
Kathy-
-1 high right now,
Kathy-
man. He's a hot
Kathy
director.
wanted